so when I used to teach, I had this problem कि मुझे अपनी boundaries set करनी पड़ती थी, because frankly the students really didn't have a clue, even if they were from good schools and good backgrounds, they didn't know कि जी आप अपने teacher को 11 बजे रात को फ़ोन नहीं करते हैं, आपको अगर help चाहिए आप दिन में working hours में फ़ोन करते हैं. So I had to actually teach them that, because nobody had ever taught them that, which was shocking. How do you not know that? You know, so I had to tell them, I'm not your friend, I'm your teacher. You call me, I'm not saying don't call me, but call me between this and this is a working time. Call me in that. That's it. And I think Abibi, sometimes you have to put those boundaries, and they think you're very strict. But but these are very normal things, you know.
Your hobbies and interests.
Hobbies and interests, I love reading, and generally anything and everything. I'm an avid reader. I also am really into history. Always have been. It's one of my favorite subjects. So history ke related, I like to read, or even movies uske related, I like to watch. I'm also a bit of a collector. I like to collect books also. So I go to all these book fairs and, you know, look around and keep collecting books, because that's one of my hobbies, let's say.
Your business is based online. How have you managed it successfully so far?
Okay, like I said, I was one of the first businesses in a Pakistani fashion-related business which came online and which started selling online. So my tip is that abhi to it's become so easy to have an online business, not just an online business, to do e-marketing, to have your products online. Just you don't need a store, you don't need anything, frankly, and just have a good website, good product shoot. That's essential, because यहाँ पे लोग because they don't focus on the product shoot, so you go online and you see many websites that otherwise would have done better अगर उनके product shoots better होते. So my tips are कि work on your product shoots, work on obviously your designs. And then online business is fabulous, because you reach every corner of the earth, and it's good, because I have like orders coming from places like Kenya, I have orders from Australia, I have orders from like Netherlands, and you know, things like that, which Canada and America to usual hai, UK bhi usual hai, but other countries which we usually would not be targeting, या हम लोगों के इतने marketing budgets नहीं होते कि we go to every country and advertise. So online business or e-commerce mein you can target just about anyone you want to target, and even if you don't want to target, you'll probably end up targeting anyway. So it's you know, the world is open, and so for me is that that is the future, and I'm surprised not more people are getting into it from the fashion side.
Your comments on fashion weeks being held in Pakistan.
Fashion weeks are positive, of course. It's a necessity. It's also, I think, abhi to initial years mein hai. Maybe it'll take another couple of years for it to get more ironed out, because वो अभी एक process उनका चल रहा है where they're discovering कि जी what's working and what's not working. So I think over the years वो थोड़ा improve होएगा. अभी तो it's like there's some really good work going on for the fashion weeks and really good designers and brands, and then there's some really bad ones. So when you go to a day in the fashion week, you come out either very happy or you come out like crying कि I had to sit through that. So अभी वो एक, you know, maybe एक selection criteria नहीं है, या पता नहीं, you know. So hopefully in the near future I will also take part in the fashion week, but abhi, because I'm such a perfectionist, I'm not going for it, because I don't want to be stuck between number 3 and number 4, and you know, like I'm like, let's say I'm number 3 and I have number 2 designers before me who are bad, or you know, and then the 4th designer is bad. So I don't want people to be sitting there through mine going like crying, okay, oh god, we had to sit through like 2 hours of torture. And then a brand comes which might be good, but by that time they're already crying, so they can't be bothered to watch it. So you know, these are things which I think about when I go to a fashion week. Would I want to be part of it? Yes, I want to be part of that, but maybe at a better time when things or the process is more refined.
Layers Paris. What is this collection about?
So Layers Paris has very trendy designs. It's all 100% Western wear. It's not made in China or made in Thailand. It's made in Europe. And the designs are very up to date, where the fabrics are very good, the stitching is good, the designs are trendy, and they're wearable designs. I'm lucky enough to say that anyone who actually comes in and sees the Layers Paris designs, they come and they buy 2, 3, 4, 5 sometimes, and because the designs are so wearable. So in the next few months, I will be, hopefully in the next couple of months, Lahore ka store khulega, Layers Paris ka, and then eventually a few months after that, we are planning to open a store in Karachi, which will be selling it. So anyone who would be interested in right now to buy it can contact us through our website, which is www.nadasalim.com, spelled NADDASALIM.com. And that's it. Thank you.
A message to your fans.
Mostly people in Pakistan or even abroad, whether they're fans or just people who are interested in fashion, message is that please be yourself. Fashion is, like I said before, fashion is not about copying. Fashion is not the, okay, so and so was wearing long, so I'm going to wear long, or my height. You look at your figure, you look at your height, you look at your complexion, you look at your everything, and then you wear clothes accordingly. You should know what looks good on you. You should know, you should be your biggest critic and your biggest admirer, because you have to have the confidence to wear your whatever it is that you're wearing. That is going to set you apart from others, number one. Number two, when you are critical of yourself in front of a mirror, ke, oh, I'm looking too fat, or I'm looking too short, or I'm looking, my color is looking faded, my complexion looks faded because of this particular color, then don't wear it. Even if that color is trendy, do not wear it. That means you should wear another tone of it if that tone works for you. And remember, in fashion, it's never one color which is in trend. There are always 2 to 3 colors which are in trend, so you can go with any. And just don't follow fashion blindly, because there's nothing sadder than seeing people wear trends which are not doing anything for them, which is making them look worse. So fashion should be about individuality and looking good, rather than not that, basically. So that's my message to fans. And another thing I would like to say, those people who are interested in fashion or pursuing a career in fashion, please do the education, because the education, if nothing else, will help you in defining कि आपने fashion में करना क्या है. Because fashion is a broad term. Fashion के अंदर designing is only a small part. It's a business, like I said before. And उस business में आपको आपकी client profile पता होना चाहिए, आपको पता होना चाहिए कि जी आपका business का model क्या है, आपको how you are going to sell, how you are going to get the clients and to buy your clothes, how are you going to market. So it's a business. So please, you need to have the fashion education in order to do well in the future if you're interested in fashion. Another point is कि जी सब लोग जो fashion graduates बन के आ रहे हैं, they're not all going to be fashion designers. Again, हमें fashion editorials में ज़रूरत है. We need fashion journalists. We need fashion photographers who are focused on fashion photography. We need fashion marketing, जो कि अभी fashion focused marketing अभी भी नहीं है. So there are lots of other fields within fashion, merchandising and buying, and वो सब also part of it. Fashion styling, and so on and so forth. So fashion के अंदर ही बहुत सारी fields हैं, window displays and visual merchandising and so on and so forth. So जब तक आपको education नहीं होगी, which is just the first step, and then you can pursue a career or go and do your masters or further education in whichever is your interest. So I think education is just a first step, and please pursue it that way, the proper way, rather than just deciding one fine day that, okay, I'm a designer.